Nightshade here. If you're new to my channel, hello, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back, soul family. So I know it's been a while since I have posted. I had a birthday, a vacation, and I just wanted to take some time to really get grounded, to really be in the present moment, to really recharge before I came back. And I'm feeling like today is the day. So I just wanted to say I missed you guys. I hope all of you guys are doing well. So today's pick a card reading was actually inspired by someone, a creator off of TikTok named 𝕚𝕐𝕕𝒂𝒍. I will link it down below in the description. But this spread is called Magical Practice Check-In. And I really like this spread, and I really like to share it with you guys. So of course, I've got 3 options for you to pick from. The first one is the 7 of Swords. The second one is Justice. And the third one is 6 of Wands. So I'm going to let you guys meditate on that for a few, and then we will hop right into it. All right, let's go ahead and hop into pile number 1. Hello. If you chose pile number 1, this is your reading. Before I get started into it, my nails are blue. I have been making this this blue salt, so I just wanted to get that out of the way because it's kind of bothering me, but I can't get the blue off. And also, if you like for me to make a video about how I made my blue salt, just tell me down in the comments below and I will make the video. Okay, so enough about that. Let's go ahead and start into your reading. So the first 2 cards is a card that currently represents you as a witch. And you guys got 2 cards, and the cards that popped out was the 7 of Wands, or not the 7 of Wands, the 7 of Swords, and the Sun. Now, what I immediately picked up from this is that old saying, whatever is done in the dark comes to light. I feel like for those that chose pile number 1, you guys are always finding out information that is hidden in the dark, things that are hidden from you. And like, I feel like this is directly to you, or maybe like, let's just say your family or people that are really close to you. I'm picking up more people that like live with you. So if you got a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a husband, a wife, children, things of that nature. I feel like when it comes to you, like I said, I feel like you find the truth of things. Things that are meant to be hidden from you cannot hide from you for long. You're always seeking the truth out. You're always wanting to know what the truth is. This is my pile that is not afraid to dive deep and investigate. I would not be surprised if you guys actually like investigating, if you guys actually like jumping down the hole or following the rabbit down the hole. You guys might like Alice in Wonderland, or feel like Alice in Wonderland when she's like chasing after the white rabbit, because I do feel like you guys have a very FBI investigator type of energy to find things. And then on some cases, I do feel like things just come to you naturally as well. There's something about you as a person where people, I feel like people feel safe to come and speak to you. I feel like people feel like when they come and speak to you, that you do not judge them. I feel like you're kind of like a safe space for people. So some people might just randomly come up to you and speak their truth, or speak things that have been heavy on their heart or heavy on their mind. And this doesn't have to be just with people you know. This can be with people that you don't know when you're out and about. All right, so let's go ahead and hop into the next card, and this is the current state of your practice. And I'm not surprised because you guys got divination. There's a lot of swords in your because there's another card. Even with this one, the next one, imagination, air. You guys might have a lot of air in your chart. I'm feeling maybe air, water, fire. But anyway, this is what I'm talking about. Like, you figure out things, like you figure out the truth. So you guys might be finding out truth through divination. This could be tarot readings. This could be oracle readings. This could be bone and rune readings. This could be you dreaming of things happening and then things happening, or dreaming about situations that are like this, that are trying to get one up or steal or whatever. Like, you are one of those ones that, like, even if someone tried their dangest, they would not be able to get away with it, because you would eventually find out. This kind of reminds me of like a TikTok that I seen where a girl was talking about how she felt like her partner was cheating, but she did not go through his phone. And the reason why she didn't go through his phone is because she did not have his passcode. Well, she actually had a dream of the number of his passcode, and when she woke up and she put it in, it worked. And I feel like this is that pile. I feel like your your clairvoyance or your psychic abilities is always there. It's always going to let you know. It's always going to let you know when things like this are happening around you or around people that you love. It's always going to bring it to the light so it can be handled, and it can be solved, or it can be avoided. I also heard for some reason there can be no in between. So I do feel like even if you are ignoring or not wanting to believe this gift of divination, it will rear its ugly head out and show you anyway. I feel like there's some, it's not for everybody in this pile, but I feel like for some, the more you ignore it, the more it will rear its ugly head and show you things that you do not want to see. And it will only get worse until, like, you accept it. Because some of you guys don't want to accept what you're seeing, what you're reading, your gifts, because you don't want to believe that the person could do this to you. But you have to look at it through a different perspective, and see that what is being shown to you is to help you. It's to help you avoid unnecessary, maybe trauma, unnecessary conflict, things that you do not need to involve yourself in. Okay? All right, so it says the third question is your current strength as a witch. And you guys got air, imagination. Imagination is very, very important when it comes to your practice. You have to, imagine things before, you have to imagine things before actually getting whatever it is that you want, right? You have to imagine with meditation, you have to sit there and imagine, you circling yourself in a bubble of light for protection. For manifestation, you have to think of exactly what it is that you want to manifest and write it down and know what it is that you really want and imagine how it's going to be and things of that nature. So this is your strength. Your strength is imagination. I also heard with the air and with this guy in the clouds right here, where I feel like he's blowing on the witch. Also heard clearing, that you guys are good at clearing. It could be clearing energy, could be clearing your energy, it could be clearing your home's energy, it could be clearing a friend's energy. There's something about clearing here, and you need to honor that. You also need to honor some of like the imagination that you have, because sometimes you will doubt it, and doubting it is what hinders your spell work. For those that do spell work, like you'll imagine it, but in the middle of it, while you're imagining it, you'll doubt it, and that's what makes it like, I'm just seeing a battery like at full capacity when you're imagining it, and then like when you start doubting it, I see like the battery go down to like 1, where it just like totally diminishes what you're trying to build up, that type of energy. You guys are really good at not only divination, but I feel like you guys are really good at energy work as well. Okay, the next question is how to keep developing this strength as a witch, so this air. And you guys got, look, visionary. I was just talking about that with imagination. Confidence, passion, self-worth. I was just mentioning that about how like you have to be confident about what you're imagining. You have to really believe in what you're doing, because believing in yourself is what makes that battery go to full instead of either dead or just like on 1 bar. And then look, heart, emotional awakening, intuition, and following your heart. Following your heart more than your head, because with this pile there was a lot of air. I do feel like there's a lot of air, or you have a lot of air in your chart. And as a fellow air sign, I've got a Gemini stellium, and I've got much more air in my chart, including my moon, which is Aquarius. Coming down into the heart space and not being so much up in the mind, because being so much up in the mind will cause this fear and this stress, and asking yourself, is this worth it, or am I worth it, or it's going to cause a lot of doubts. Okay. The next question was a blockage that you're currently facing, and you guys got wayfarer, contemplation, search for truth, inner guidance. And then the next question is how to overcome it, and you guys got the shadow side. Now, I feel like, especially with this representing Capricorn, we are going through a Capricorn, or not a Capricorn, a Saturn retrograde, and Saturn is ruled by Capricorn. I feel like for you guys, what would be best for you is to seek the truth from yourself, from your inner guidance, like I said, believing in your gifts, not second guessing your gifts. When things come to you, don't automatically sit there and say, no, that's not true, because that's like diminishing yourself, not only yourself, but that's also diminishing your gifts. Also, look more to yourself for answers and not others. So this pile might be trying to seek answers outside of themselves, and you're not going to find the answers outside of yourself. You're going to find them within yourself. And that's why the shadow side comes up, because there needs to be some type of work done, like shadow work done, as to why you do not trust the wisdom or the insight that you get, and you either need like validation, or you need a second opinion, or things of that nature. And like, it could possibly be just because you feel like every single time it's like coming bearing with bad news, and you're sick of it, and I get it. I had like a whole entire year of my intuition telling me stuff, and I was just like, by the end of it, I was like, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Shh, I can't hear you. Like, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. And I get it. I get it. Alright, so that's all that I got for you guys. If you like this message, please like, share, and subscribe. If you have a story you want to tell me, put it down in the comments below. I'd love to hear it. Till next time, guys. Bye. Hello. If you chose the Justice card, this is your reading. Before I hop into it, yes, my hands are, well, my fingertips are blue. I was making some of this blue salt. If you would like for me to make a video on how I made my blue salt, put it down in the comments below, and I will make a video about it. But it's irking me because I can't get it off my fingertips, so I just wanted to say that. Okay, so the first question was a card that currently represents you as a witch. And you guys got two cards, just like the first pile did. And you guys got Justice and 3 of Cups. Now, what I'm picking up for you guys is I feel like this Justice card represents you following the path that you want to follow. I feel like this pile might have had a background that they was growing up in that they didn't necessarily believe in, or they believed in it once upon a time, but then they started deconstructing, and when they started deconstructing, they found that it wasn't the right fit for them anymore. This could be example, Christian home, and you didn't want to be a Christian anymore, or maybe that's just how you was to begin with, where you was always drawn to the craft, you was always drawn to witchcraft, but you had a lot of people around you that did not agree with that. And so you try to fit in, you try to mask, you try to, you wanted to be a part of a community or a part of your family, and you felt the only way that you could do that is try to conform and try and fit in. But I feel like for those that picked pile number 2, you are currently following the path that you, there was a knock, so I'm going to take that as a yes. I don't know if you guys heard that. So I feel like you guys are currently following it now, and that that's like the state that you are currently in, is going down that path, being true to who you really are. Okay, I'm gonna cover up this next card because it's got some nakedness. The next card is the current state of your practice, and you guys got ritual magic, initiation, which just makes a lot of sense. As I said before, even if you was drawn to it, but you didn't dive into it, or you've always been drawn into it, let me repeat that. It feels like you're at the beginning of your journey, and it's because you're being true to yourself. And that's why I feel like initiation is popping up, because you are being true to yourself. And initiations, they can be very hard. It's either a make or a break. And it's really the question of, are you going to be true to yourself, or are you going to conform and be like a sheep just to fit in? So if some of you guys are currently going through initiation, ask yourself these questions, like when you're really starting to doubt it, really, and friends are like falling off the radar, or people are not wanting to be around you, or people are shunning you, you really need to ask yourself, is it better for me to just conform and go back and be around people that don't accept me for me, or is it better for me to follow my heart and do what is right and best for me, and in the long run find other people, like-minded people like me, that will accept me for who I am. The next card you guys got is your current strengths as a witch, and you guys got secret. You guys know when to keep your mouth shut. You guys know that if you are casting a spell, that you're not going to post, like, don't be posting it on the internet, don't be telling everybody about it. There's a lot of things that you do privately, and I feel like this helps you, because while you're doing them in private, like, nobody else can, like, knock it down, because not everybody is for us, right? And just like witches can cast spells, people can also prey on your downfall, right? I don't know if y'all heard that. That was another ding knock. So yes. So the current state with your practice, I feel like this is also protecting you. This is protecting this is protecting what you're coming into with who you want to be on a soul level, okay? It says how to keep developing, and it says wisdom, independent thinking, and enlightenment. And there's an owl. Some of you guys might be seeing an owl. Some of you guys might have an owl spirit animal. But yes, this was what I was talking about with that group. Are you going to conform and just be what they want you to be, or are you going to be yourself and they either accept you or not with this independent thinking, this enlightenment. I also didn't mention a spiritual awakening, but this could be happening like this. I feel like this could be happening with this pile as well, where I was talking about, deconstructing something that you was raised with, or something that a group of your friends or your family was raised with, and you awakening and saying, I don't want to be a part of this anymore. Okay, so we already said that. That was how to keep developing it. Okay, the fifth question is a blockage you're facing. Opportunity, prosperity, and new adventure. And look, it's another bird. I don't know what kind of bird that is. It looks like a crow with like a skull head, but I am not for sure. Okay, so I feel like that's talking about maybe you guys feel like there won't be people out there that will accept you and your practice, or the path that you decided to go on. And I feel like this is that block that it's talking about. Maybe you're afraid because of the people that you've been around. But I feel like for this pile, if you go out and about more, or you start hanging with other like-minded people, you will see that you are more accepted than what you thought you might be. Because like when we get up in our head, we kind of make it scarier than what it actually is sometimes. Sometimes we work ourselves up. And look, you guys got the 6 of Pentacles on how to overcome it. And this is like a give and a give. So like, don't always feel like people are gonna take from you, or are always not going to have the same ideas or have the same practice. Like, there is people out there that's going to give to you like this without like shaming you. So that's like that group I was talking about, where like they're not like this, an equal give and take, unless you do what they say you should do, or tell you who you are when you're not that person. Like, there's actually going to be people that's going to give to you, and they're going to be like, cool, like you practice this or you do that, that's awesome. I do blah 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 blah. For example, oh cool, you make, as I was mentioning before, blue salt. That's awesome. I make candles that cleanse my energy. It's like things like that. Don't be too much in your head about it. Don't be too much, don't let like what the naysayers bring you down and make you believe that there isn't people out there that would accept you, or there isn't people out there that would love you as much as they love you. Things of that nature. Because that's really crappy. That's manipulative. And it's really not what's best for you in the long run. It's just what's best for them. All right? All right. If you've got a story you'd like to share with me, put it down in the comments below. I'd love to hear it. If you like this message, please like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, guys. Bye. Hello, hello, hello. If you chose pile number 3, 6 of Wands, this is your reading. Okay, so before I hop into it, if you see blue on my fingers, I've been working on this blue salt. If anybody would like to see how I make my blue salt, just let me know down in the comments below and I will show you how. It's bothering me because I can't get it off. So there's that. tidbit before we start. Okay, so the first card is a card that currently represents you as a witch. And with the Six of Wands, I feel like this is leadership. I feel like you are a born leader. I feel like you have the passion. I feel like you have the fire. I feel like you have the drive. I feel like you are someone that uplifts other people, doesn't leave no man behind. You are someone that leads others, and because you care for others, and that's what makes you a great leader, because you don't do it from ego standpoint. You do it because you really do care about your community. And in this card, I feel like your community, really cares about you. Like, you're celebrating and they're celebrating. All right. So the next one is the current state of your practice, the current state of your practice. And we got Sabbath's celebration. So I really feel like right now, especially, like, that's so fitting with the Six of Wands, is like the current state that you are in right now is celebrating how far you've gotten, celebrating how far others have gotten, celebrating each other's wins, having maybe parties, or having dinners or outings or picnics, whatever the case might be. You guys are celebrating, and you're celebrating with others. There's a lot of celebration going on. There's a lot of victory going on in your group. 4 plus 3 is 7. Some of you guys might be seeing 777, 777. I even heard some of you guys may have went and like gambled and won some money. So congratulations on that. All right, and it says your current strength as a witch, and you guys got hex banishment. I feel like you guys are very powerful when it comes to this. I feel like you guys have done a lot of studying on it. There's been a lot of trials and error, but I do feel like you guys have removed hexes from yourself, removed hexes from other people. You notice the signs too, because I'm being told to speak on this. You're man. Okay. My throat chakra is not wanting to talk. So I feel like you are also someone that can see when someone has hexed someone, or when someone has hexed themselves. Because in the witchcraft community, there is a lot of talking about, people hexing you, but there's not a lot of people talking about how you can hex yourself when it comes to negative thinking and speaking, because words are power. So speaking negativity into your life on a daily basis, like that is hexing yourself as well. And I feel like this pile can see and investigate which one it is, and still like help the person, like in their group, or maybe a client, help them remove this hex that they've either put on themselves, or a hex that someone's thrown at them. I also feel like the reason why you learned how to remove and banish hexes is because I feel like this pile has been a target of it. I feel like this pile got hit really bad, And instead of just like wallowing in it or letting it take its course, I feel like I said, you did a lot of studying, you did a lot of trial and error, and you actually released yourself from the hex. When they talk about, healers that never had sickness can't like teach you how to heal. It's the same with hexes. Like if you've never been hexed before and you've never had to deal with hexes before, or negative energy or whatever's been thrown at you, then how are you going to explain to someone else how to potentially get it off of you, right? Okay. How do you keep developing this, how do you keep on developing this gift? And you guys got serpent, rebirth, unconventionality, and I can't say the word, non-conformity. I butchered that bad. So I just kind of feel like keep evolving, keep trying new things. Don't try the same things that you used to when things got thrown. Not everything is a one, just kind of like clothes, not everything's a one size fits all. Keep studying your practice, keep trying new things. And I also heard don't get complacent. So don't get complacent, but just keep getting the knowledge for it, keep practicing, keep doing new things to incorporate. See a blockage you're facing, and look, it says higher education's belief and wisdom, and that's what I was talking about. Don't be complacent, because this beliefs and wisdom, like as I said before, there's gonna be something that might pop back up again, and what you used to do isn't going to work. You're going to have to incorporate something new. So don't be so set on the way that you do things. Try new things. And I feel like for this pile, some of you will, like, your intuition will pull you into something, and you'll be like, I don't understand like why I'm so drawn to this, because I've never studied it, or I've never looked into it, or I've never been attracted to it. And I kind of feel like that's your intuition pulling you in that direction, to learn that higher education and that wisdom in order to strengthen this ability to be able to banish hexes and things of that nature. Yeah, and then it says how to overcome it, being set in your ways and not wanting to learn anything new, not wanting to do anything new, your way or the highway. You guys might be my stubborn pile, and I get it because I'm stubborn too. Don't be stubborn. Learn something new. Or when your intuition is pulling you towards something, go towards it. At least look into it. Alright, that's all that I got for you guys. If you like this message, please like, share, and subscribe. If you got a story you want to tell me, put it down in the comments. I'd love to hear it from you. Till next time, guys. Bye.